Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. The shir is entitled The Ultimate Chinuch. Parshat Amos starts off with a pasuk that needs understanding. Talks about they must tell the tribe of Aaron, the Kohanim, about the laws of Tumah and Tahara, but it says twice, and more of Amarta, say and say. So everyone tries to make sense. Why does it say twice? The Gemara in Yevamot explains, and more. One time is to teach the adults the laws of Tumah and Tahara. Amarta is to teach the children the laws of Tumah and Tahara. You must make sure a child doesn't go into a graveyard, a Kohen's child, and becomes Tameh. And those halachas of Tumah and Tahara. Famous question comes up: a woman married to a Kohen, she's pregnant, and if you know there's a boy, she gives birth, so she should try to avoid giving birth in a hospital where there's a morgue, because right away you're going to be putting the son, the Kohen, into a situation of tumah. So the commentaries say that from here we learn many laws of chinuch for all people, not only for the Kohanim. And the question is, why? Rav Weinberg, Rosh Yeshiva of the Yisrael, Zatzal asks, why do we use the halachot of a Kohen, that you must teach the Kohen child the laws of Tumah? Why do we generalize from that mitzvah to all of Klal Yisrael? There's so many mitzvot that apply to all of Klal Yisrael. Use those mitzvot as the base to say, just like an adult has to keep the mitzvot, so you have to teach the children the mitzvot. Why does it use the laws of Kohanim, which is just a small percentage of the population, and say, oh, and from here we learn that you have to teach all children mitzvot, not just the Kohanim children mitzvot. So the fact is, there are other sources also. We have chinuch, we learn chinuch from, but this is a very prominent one, and that's what Rav Weinberg was wondering about. He has an interesting answer. He says that the laws of Kohanim, it's very restricting. All the children are going out to play, and this one Kohen can't go play because it's under a tree. And that tree is over a cemetery and half over a field. The child can't go there. The laws of washing for truma. There's a lot of restrictions that a Kohen growing up has, that a child growing up has. And for a father to succeed, he has to imbue in this child the feeling that these are not restrictions, these are privileges. You are so lucky. It is a merit that you have, that you could be a Kohen, that could serve him Yetz Hashem in the Mikdash. And yes, with this privilege, there are certain restrictions. That's part of the privilege in order to keep your kahuna pure. That has to be the message that the child receives. He's not shackled. He's not limited. On the contrary, he is zoche. He merits the zechut to be a Kohen with all that it comes with. And Rav Weinberg said that's not only an education that a Kohen has to receive, it's an education that every child must receive. Child must have the feeling that it is a zechut, it's an honor to be a Jew. And all the other children that he may see driving on Shabbat because they don't know any better or they're not Jewish, and eating this and eating that, and on the iPhones, and all day watching videos and this and that. And he's not doing that. He's going to the Beis Medrash to learn. He has to feel what is a chut, what an honor, what a privilege. And of course, the way that a parent's going to imbue that in a child is if the parent feels that way and lives that way. Where it's an honor for him to learn Torah. It's an honor for him to be involved in chesed. It's a zechut for him to be involved in Klal Yisrael. And it's something he cherishes and he loves. And if he and she, the parents, truly love the Torah, love the mitzvot, and Yetz Hashem, that feeling of love, of kedusha, spirituality, of ruchniut that's in the home will naturally come down to the next generation. Shalom.